Alright, quick overview of the Hasler HJ930. Depending on what you're running through it, this is how most of the times you're going to have the side guide set and the elevator set. Wider pieces, you can unlock this, flip it around so you can do wider pieces. To set the separators, I'm going to loosen this up, lift this up and lock it down a little bit. I'm actually going to take 2 envelopes and slide them down in here. Let this drop down on top of it and lock it back in. I'm going to carefully pull out that top envelope and feel now it feels like I can't get the second one in. In this case, I'm not going to set this one. If I needed to, the best way to set that one is to do the same thing. Take this off, slide these over, let it drop down, and lock it in. If I set it, let this drop down now and lock it in, it's going to end up chewing up this roller, and we don't want that to happen. Now when I go to put the envelopes in, I want to fan them back, something like that. Tap the back so they're nice and even. Now I can test to see how they're feeding. With a quick and paper run. Seems to be going good. Cancel it. And I have this guide. You want it tight, but you don't want it so tight it's holding back the envelopes. So push it up against the envelopes and pull it back a little bit. Let's lock the paper length. Every time we change the envelope size, we should lock the paper length. So with it offline, quick paper length, hold it down for a few seconds, and an L should come up. See the L? Let go. And it should give me something really close to the right paper size. If you missed it, just do it again. That's perfect. The elevator should just be picking up the back of the stack, like that. The pin head height, for most things that aren't stuffed envelopes and postcards, it's pretty much going to be all the way down, maybe a little bit up from the bottom. To move it, you have to release this first. And now you should be able to see the pin head go up and down. Actually, this one's slightly off, so it zeroes up a little bit. Lock that down. Lock that down. Make sure you lock it down, because you can see how the pin head moves a little bit once you go to lock it down. This is also how you're going to change your position of your address up and down on the envelope. So if you want it the address further from the top, just slide the pin heads down. I'm going to do a purge pattern now. Clean the pin heads, quick and clean heads. That's the second time this one's going through, but you can see how it makes blocks. Next one's the same way. Maybe the next one will be clean. Nope, it's got stuff on it too, so I'm not going to do that again, because you're not going to be able to see the difference anyway. Let's flip these around, maybe we'll be able to see it. Let's try a test pattern. Quick test. It was hard to see too because they've gone through a few times. That's your test pattern. A few more quick things here. Online, offline. home to get back. Like if you go into the menu, that'll take you back to the home screen. You can't do anything in the quick menu while it's online. Now if I try to do quick anything, it's not going to work. I have to go offline. That's the major things for the imager. If you need to print a return address in the upper left hand corner, you're going to move the print heads all the way back. But as you can, if you look, right now the return address would be down here somewhere, not too close to the top. So I got to pull the envelopes away from the wall a little bit. This is a sensor mark to tell you don't go too far past that spot or the envelopes won't even be seen by the sensor. So I can slide the envelopes down a little bit by moving this down like that. And away from the wall. Not too far or you'll miss the sensor and you'll start getting paper errors. But that's how you would do a return address and get it into the upper left hand corner. Inserting and removing the cartridges. You can't remove the cartridges with the print heads pushed all the way back. The lever won't go up far enough. See how this one kind of goes all the way back. This one doesn't. So if I try to pull this one out, it's going to hit. So release the heads, slide it out. Now I can get this cartridge out. And there we go. When you're putting them in, slide them in at a little bit of an angle. Don't push them all the way back in. Let the cartridge clip. Grab it and slide it back in. If you push it back in, it's gonna feel extra resistance, and you don't force it down. Just let it push itself back in.